What's up YouTube, this is Jason Undisputed, back here again, this time with another Let's Review video. And today, we will be revealing the brand new Revenger, Raging Form Dragon Crest. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, Raging Form Dragon is coming back in Premium, sadly, not Standard or V-Series, but in Premium. And they have given Raging Form a crest and a little errata into the Raging Form stride. So yeah, let's see what we get over here. So this is currently releasing out in the special premium deck set, which is coming out, I think, like another 2 more weeks. So last week they reviewed both Cecilia and Salome's crest. So yeah, finally today they reviewed the Raging Form one, which I am super excited to review because I love Revengers. I love Raging Form. Revengers is probably my favorite Shadow Paladin deck. So yeah, let's go down and let's see what we have here. So we have some little card game Fiesta news from the stream today because it's Tuesday. We have always a stream for Bushiroad. And we have the PRs you will get when you join the game festival and how much they cost over here. And then the playmats you will get. I personally like the Vanguard and the Shadowverse Evolve playmat. It looks pretty nice. So yeah, that's all the news for the game festival. And then there we go, the main thing we are here today. So we have Revenger, Raging Form Dragon Crest. So continuous. If you have Revenger, Raging Form Dragon with the LB4 ability as the hard card, when you are paying cost for the cost of your true Revenger, Raging Red Dragon LB4 ability, you may pay with retire 3 of your rearguards with Revenger instead. Second ability, the original power of your Grade 3 with the LB4 ability becomes 13k. Then the last ability is the LB4 ability of your Vanguard can be activated even if you have 3 or less in the damage zone. So what does this mean? Basically, the second and the third ability of the crest is almost the same as the Salome and the Cecilia's crest, but the first ability of the crest is pretty different. So what this ability means, it replaces your Raging Rap Dragon's old costly ability with an even better ability. Because the old Raging Rap Dragon requires you to pay a counter blast, retire 2 rearguards, and discard 2 Grade 3 and above Abyss Dragons from your hand in order to superior strike from your G zone, which was pretty costly in the past. But it wasn't doable, but it was too much to pay just to superior strike. So now with this ability, your Raging Rap is actually pretty insane now because one thing, it's free. You don't need to pay a counter blast. I have 3 Revenger rearguards instead, which is pretty insane. Yeah, so yeah, this crest is actually really strong. It's literally a copy and paste of the old Raging Form ability and paste it on top of Raging Rap, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's really good. So alright, let's see here. Then this is the OG Raging Form Dragon. So yeah, there's no difference between this and the old Raging Form. It's literally the same card and the same art. So yeah. Then we have the true Revenger, Raging Rap Dragon Stride. So basically everything else is the same except for part of the stride, where if your Vanguard is Grade 3 Raging Form Revenger Raging Form Dragon with the LV4 ability, and if you not gain an imaginary gift force, you can strike this card and then you flip a Revenger from your G zone face up and then you get 2 imaginary gift force, which is pretty insane. So yeah, just by striding this you get 2 force. And then the best part about it is your second ability is replaced by the new crest ability, which is pretty insane. And the best part about this card does not have restriction where your opponent's Vanguard has to be Grade 3 and above. So imagine if you are going first, you ride into your Break 4 Raging Form, you can strike into this card straight away. So technically it is like the previous premium collection where your specific grade 3s can straight away strike and then get their gifts. So yeah, this thing is almost the same, but it's for revengers. Can you imagine that if you go first, you strike into this, your opponent's at grade 2, you are grade 4, and then 2 force. So imagine you putting 2 force tools onto your rearguard circle or your vanguard circle. Just imagine putting 1 force tool on this and then putting a force tool on the rearguard circle. That is pretty insane if you think about it. So yeah, that is crazy. So yeah, Raging right now is a superior strike, which is pretty insane because it's Revengers. You are Revengers, you are the ultimate rush deck. By giving Revengers a superior strike is pretty crazy. So yeah, that is the Raging Rub Dragon strike, guys. So yeah, and then this is the strikes you'll be getting in the special deck. So obviously you will see here a very good card over here. That's the Messiah strike, and then we have 4 Raging Rub with the new ability. Then we have the GB8. I think is this the GB8? Yeah, I think this is the GB8 strike. Then we have this strike from like 2 sets, premium sets ago. I can remember the so-called restander. Then we have, oh wow, they're reprinting this card, guys. This is one of the best Shadow Paladin strikes, which is Chain Rancor Dragon. So good to see him because this card has not been reprinted and is super expensive right now because it is a staple in almost all Shadow Paladin decks because it copies your heart skill, man. This card is insane. It's not Shadow Paladin if you don't run Chain Rancor. And then we have 2 Dread Ruler strike. I mean, it makes sense because you have to flip Revenger strike. So yeah, it makes sense to give this card. This card is pretty bad. So yeah, I don't know why they reprinted this, but yeah. Then we have the Mofasa strike. Obviously, Mofasa is still up to now one of the best Shadow Paladin strikes yet. And then we have the G guards for Shadow Paladin, and I can't believe they're reprinting this card. This card is insane. This card is a perfect guard on a G guard for Shadow Paladins. That's pretty good, and you can return 5 grade 1s from your drop zone back to the bottom of the deck. So you recycle your grade 1s, and you know how fast Revengers cycle through filter through their decks because you keep superior calling with mana and then your Dark Breath Angel. Yeah, so yeah, this card is insane. And then the normal G Guardians, and then the create element of G Guardians. So yeah, that is the Raging Form Crest and then the Raging Rub strike, guys. What do you guys think of the cards reviewed today? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's OP? I find it pretty good. Not really OP, but yeah, it's actually really good. So yeah. And before I did this video, I went through my whole card collection, and guess what I found? I found my Revenger Raging Form Dragon BT12 SP that I kept for really long ago. So yeah, glad that I found this. So I'll definitely be running this card in my Raging Form deck when this special deck gets released. And now back to the question, guys. How many of this are you running? Because you have to run the OG Raging Form in this deck because if the crest technically forces you to run this, but you can still play the V Series Raging Form because V Series Raging Form is still really strong because V Series Raging Form lets you get more superior cost for you to retire in order for your Vanguard to restand again. So how many of these are you running together with the V Raging Form? Personally, in my case, I will run 1 of this and 3 V Raging Forms. Why, you might ask? Because we have Slay Hex Dragon. If you don't know what Slay Hex Dragon is, basically it's a card that lets you ride into your Raging Form Dragon but just by discarding 1 card from your hand, and then you can add a card back to your hand. So yeah, so with Slay Hex Dragon, there is no reason why you cannot run 1 of this and be Raging Form Dragons. There is no excuse. So yeah, you might never know, guys. We will just have to wait until the deck gets released, and then we will play test. Are they gonna give any more Revenger boosts in this deck set? I'm hoping they do, because it would be a shame if it's just a reprint deck set, you know, with just errata effects, you know. I'm hoping I'm still hoping for more further Revenger rear guards for us, guys, because we need it. We need more Revenger, good Revenger cards, guys, you know. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more. If you don't, guys, I have social media right now. Follow me, my links in the description box down below. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jason Undisputed, signing off.